Hey everybody, Wolver Monkey here with a long overdue bat rep. We're playing USEME, but we're using 28mm guys. The only difference we did to the basic rules was double the weapon ranges and effects. So a standard rifle instead of 8 inches shoots 16. If it has a 2-inch blast radius, now it has a 4. Other than that, we're playing straight up regular old USEME. One side has the good guys are using mostly Eldar and the generic tank from Ground Zero. They have a hero, 2 squads of grunts, 2 squads of elites, and a armored heavy weapon squad, a light vehicle and a heavy vehicle. The bad guys have the exact same setup, so it's point-wise they're identical armies. The bad guys are made up of a bunch of different stuff: Warzone, Dark Eldar, Mutant Chronicles, and Shock Force stuff. The scenario is the main bad guy, who is that guy right there from the Dark Eldar. We're calling him Black Blood Saint. He's been doing illegal genetic experiments and mixing it with necro, dark magic and stuff, hence getting the army that he has. And he's on his way to this holy site to defile it and turn it into a power source for him to create a bigger army. So the Eldar, led by this guy right here, who's called Heaven's Divine Blade. Yeah, and they're coming to stop him and make sure he doesn't defile the holy site in the forest. Playing today is Phil, who I'm sure you've heard of before. We got Quentin here and Rob, so it's me and Rob versus Phil and Quentin. We've got the bad guys and they've got the good guys. So that's the setup in the story, and we've already deployed a foot from the table edge. So we're about ready to get this thing going and see how it works out. So see you at the end of turn 1. Okay guys, end of turn 1, and it was pretty fun already. I'm just going to do a quick recap. I'm not going to do it every single guy did, okay, because it takes like a year and a day. But everybody pretty much moved up as expected for a turn 1. The only combat action we saw, you can see everybody's moved up. The bad guys actually made it to the ruins, so he started to defile them already. The heavy tank over there took a shot down the alley there at Rob's grunts, and as you see, they're no longer on the board. All that he has left is a squad leader. They all got wiped out in one shot, so they kind of woke him up a little bit. In response, he took our heavy tank, which is the Bio Giant, and shot back at their tank, managing to score a winged on it. And the only other combat action we saw was the smaller Bio Giant, which is being treated as a light vehicle, took a shot at the hero, who was 2 inches out of range, so it's a -1 to hit, and he needs a 5 or a 6, he still rolled a 5. And he managed to put a winged marker on him also. So 2 of the guys are outside getting the smoke, and then we're going to come back. When they get back, we're going to roll for initiative of turn 2. There'll probably be a lot more deaths in turn 2, I'm guessing, because things are getting a lot closer and in range a lot better. So we'll see you at the end of turn 2, and let you know what goes on with that. End of turn 2, and actually not a lot happened. We moved our guys up, and they moved their guys up, and everybody's sucking cover pretty good, and nobody likes being out in the open right now. Let's see, I didn't shoot at nobody. The only shots we had were between the tanks, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Rob took 2 shots at their tank and missed.
Shot at our leader.
Who? That was last turn. Yeah, first turn I shot at the leader. So the Bio Giant took 2 shots at their heavy tank and failed both times, and then they tried to do the same thing and they failed both times. And that's pretty much all the combat that we saw. Everybody's still jockeying for position. The main bad guy was decided as a group that he's got to spend 4 whole turns defiling the site. So he has our marker up here. He's been here for 1 turn defiling it. So if he can get that done, then we've got the game. If they can whack him before that, then they've got the game. So that's it for turn 2. So not much really happened. Everybody's still moving up and trying to find a good spot to shoot. So we'll see at the end of turn 3, and hopefully we'll have some more deaths to report. Alright guys, end of turn 3. The tanks once again exchanged shots and both missed each other, miserably so. The Resides moved up and took shots at the Dire Avengers that were on the hill, and killed 1. Let's see, the Necromutants, they shot at
those guys too.
The Dire Avengers and missed.
The Heavies here moved up.
That's right, the Dark
Reapers.
Death Reapers? Dark Reapers? Dark Reapers. They moved up but didn't shoot anybody, did they?
Yeah, they fired at the
That's right,
Heavies.
the Dark Reapers took a shot at the Resides with nothing happening. The Eldar Warwalker moved up, took a shot at the Resides, and nothing happened. The Guardians moved up out of cover. These Guardians moved up out of cover. These guys moved off of their hill and took shots at these Necromutants and killed 1 Necromutant. Let's see, they took shots at the Dire Avengers that were here and didn't do anything. Phil then moved the Dire Avengers out. The Necrotech Cowboys moved up and took shots at the Dire Avengers, outright killing 3 of them.
Yeah, and those Avengers shot at your...
Yeah, and these guys shot at the small biogiant with no effect. He took a shot at the Dire Avengers and missed. So that's pretty much all that happened, and our main bad guy has 2 turns on the defiling meter so far, so 2 more turns and he's done. So far it's a lot of fun. I mean, we're having fun. I think as we get closer, things will be dying more often now. And like Rob said, whichever tank dies first, the other team's going to be owning stuff pretty soon. Just a matter of which tank is going to get whacked first before the other tank. All the little guys, they're just nickel and diming each other to death.
Yeah.
We did come up with an extra rule. In the book I didn't see anything for cover other than being hunkered down, but if you're hunkered down, that is your only action. So we came up with that if your guy is in cover, they get a +1 to their defense roll. So we added that in because it just seemed to make sense to us that, you know, I know the rule book says that if anything's blocking line of sight, they can't be shot at, but when you can still see half the guy sticking up past a rock, we figure you still get a decent chance to whack at them. So that's it for turn 3. Okay, see you at the end of turn 4. Okay, end of turn 4, and as you can tell by looking at the map, everybody once again moved up to try and stop the Defiler dude. Okay, what do we do now? The tanks shot at each other and did nothing again, right?
Yep.
Then the Necromutants took a shot at
The leader
Kill. And whacked their hero, so their hero is dead. Never even got. He was nice enough to run out from behind the tree and run up into the middle of the field. The Necromutants just hosed him and died. Then your Resides shot
the light vehicle.
their light vehicle, which is not here. His guys moved up, and you shot at... Did you shoot anybody? You just moved them up. They ran up. They ran up. They ran up. These guys took a shot at the bio... 2 shots at the biogiant and didn't do anything. He moved over here, and he took a shot at the Dire Avengers. Killed 1 and winged another. These guys, who did they shoot at? They shoot at somebody too. They shot over here at...
They missed at the same guy.
They missed.
Yeah, they shot at the Dire Avengers and missed also. So, and the Necrotech Cowboys moved from over here to here took shots at the
Dire Avengers.
not the Dire, the heavies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark
Oh, yeah.
Reapers. They took a shot at the Dark Reapers and did absolutely nothing either, thanks to their awesome armor save. And that's where we're at the end of turn 4. We got one more full turn to go, and we're going to see if how that works out. I still think the tanks are going to make a big difference.
They could.
Yeah, they could.
He's got a negative too, so.
-1, yeah, because he's winged. But still, it's a 5 or 6, and the second shot's a 6 straight up.
Yeah.
And well, he only needs one shot to get in there.
Need a lot of luck.
So then that'll be the end of the game either way. So we'll let you know how it all ends up. Alright guys,
Shortly.
the end of turn 5 and end of game.
I'm going to smoke.
Okay, but I don't remember, so I need help. What do we do?
His tank shot
And
missed. At the leader.
At the leader and missed.
Our tank shot
and
and missed. At the heavies.
At the heavies,
hit
yeah.
the grunts.
Hit some, but didn't take much damage.
Yeah, these grunts moved up, trying to hit the leader. These guys moved to the side, trying to hit the leader, and killed 2 and then blocking him.
And in the process, Woody moved up.
Yeah, Woody moved up.
These guys shot at these guys and took out 1 or 2.
But the heavy actually hit him though.
Yeah.
And took.
The heavy, he did get, they did manage to score a struck on him, but nobody else was able to tag him further. So this was a fun game. The bad guy won. And now what we're going to do is, and I'm not going to record the second battle, what we're going to do is switch sides, as they all want to stay in place some more. So we're going to switch sides, so me and Rob will have the Eldar, and these guys will have the bad guys, and we're going to see how that's going to work out. But you won't, so I'll let you know. I'll leave it in the description on the video. So it was fun though, and we'll see you next video. Bye.